Good morning. I hope you all are well and are enjoying this beautiful fall weather. I want to thank everyone who worked so hard to organize and execute this year's homecoming celebration. It was a great weekend. So good to see everyone back on campus and lining the streets to watch the homecoming parade. Our Crimson Hawks did not disappoint, and I look forward to tomorrow's Coal Bowl and to keeping the trophy here at IUP for another year. It's been great to see our student athletes from all of our fall sports back in action. We've missed cheering you on. I hope that all members of the university community have, at the very least, heard about our strategic plan. If you're not familiar with it, I encourage you to visit the strategic plan page on the website. Just type strategic plan into the search box. It's actually pretty straightforward in its organization. That is by design and the feedback we heard from you. The strategic plan has 7 core principles and 5 impact areas, which were determined through conversations with more than 600 members of the IUP community, employees, and students. These principles and impact areas are built on this overarching principle: transforming the culture at IUP to enhance the student experience by fostering exceptional student-centeredness. Simply put, it's about putting students first in everything that we do. Today, I want to talk with you about what the strategic plan means to you and ask for your help. It's critically important that we all take part in this work, not only for our present, but for our future. I have heard concerns from employees, including faculty, that they hear this goal as a criticism of past and current practices and behaviors. That's not the intention. We've seen time and time again how dedicated our employees are to our students. But just as students and their needs evolve, there are things that need to be changed at IUP to better serve students and in new ways. There are some policies that are truly set in stone that meet state or federal guidelines over which we have no control. However, there are also processes and procedures that we've established to make our own lives easier that don't meet the needs of today's students. Those things need to change, and we're making good progress. The strategic plan calls us to reorder resources to ensure every student is engaged and can be successful at every point in their journey, transitioning to the university, while enrolled at IUP, and after their time at IUP. For example, we've restructured the Office of Student Billing, formerly the Office of the Bursar, adding more focus on providing streamlined interactions and accessible information. We are working to provide a more proactive outreach to students who need additional financial aid. We've improved our communications and outreach for course registration. Students have more access to academic support through the University College, and we are working hard to promote these available resources. The Hawks Q&A Center provides information and assistance beyond the traditional 8 to 4:30 time frame, via email or via Zoom. This was an idea from IUP's Student Government Association. It's continued to evolve and is now part of the IUP Information Desk in the IUP libraries. We are continuing to emphasize research opportunities in all disciplines for our students at all levels. For undergraduates, the Undergraduate Research Office provides a central spot to find, conduct, and present student research and creative activities. Members of our IUP community volunteer as guides for new students, helping students with a variety of questions and concerns. Diversity, equity, and inclusion continues to be a focus. This is a priority in the strategic plan. We want all students, employees, alumni, and visitors to feel welcome in the IUP community. I need to spend a minute talking about something that happened earlier this week. As we step up our DEI game, we've met with some not pleasant responses. On Monday, IUP was visited by 3 individuals who exercised their free speech rights by shouting homophobic statements at anyone who passed by. These sorts of live-action trolls have been around university campuses for a long time, at least as far back as when I was an undergraduate student a long time ago. They are nasty people who build their own egos by provoking others into fighting back. I am so proud of our students, faculty, and staff who peacefully sang and talked to drown out these voices of hate that have no place at IUP. Thank you. Okay, back to the strategic plan. We're continuing to work on those initiatives and more through the strategic planning implementation teams established in each division. Employees, please continue to provide feedback to them and to your supervisors. Ideas are welcome. The Guides program, for example, was a grassroots initiative developed by 3 employees who saw a need. It's now in its 2nd year. But if we're truly going to be student-centered, we can't do this work without you, our students. Even with surveys and focus groups, we know we aren't always hitting the mark in terms of knowing your concerns about impediments for your success at IUP. Now, after hearing from you during the development phase of the strategic plan, we're looking at ways to get input again from you to help us to shape your experience here and meet the goal of becoming a more fully student-centered university. To be clear, this isn't about our students taking over our work and our responsibilities. We are prepared and excited about doing this work together. I can't promise that we will act on every suggestion, and we won't compromise on the academic rigor required of you and your academic program. But we are committed to listening and developing initiatives that fit our strategic plan goal of student-centeredness. To start, we want to hear from you about how you want us to communicate with you on this issue and how you want to communicate with us. Emails, meetings, open forums, something else? We want to know your thoughts on the right communications methods. I invite you to share your ideas with us through the email university-notifications@iup.edu. Thank you for listening today, and students, please give careful thought to how you'd like to help us and shape our communication methods to and from you. We sincerely need your ideas. Stay well. Take advantage of free student COVID-19 testing at the IUP Health Service, and if your physician recommends it, know that we offer free COVID-19 vaccinations there too. Thank you for continuing to follow our COVID-19 mitigation efforts, including wearing your masks indoors. I remain so proud of the IUP community and how well you are taking care of yourselves and others. Stay well, wash your hands, and we'll see you around campus.